solver. Let's go.
By the time I was a junior, I began to date boys from Vanderbilt. You see, because they didn't have a lot of girls at Vanderbilt then. And that was the two alternatives: make a debut and start dating and go get married or whatever, or you could go to college. And so I wanted to go to college, so I did go.
The public schools were still segregated, and none of the other private schools were desegregated at that time. When I came to the DIM school, my class had to be the most diverse unit in the city. And you could pick and choose your friends as they could pick and choose you for the reasons that made you and them interested in each other.
In the 70s, PDS was all about pushing the boundaries of conventionality. Weird or not weird? The answer, of course, was yes. High school students were draped along the wall across Edgehill and looked like the hippies on Dragnet.
So after practice, coaches go. So we took showers, and then we had a bunch of guys nude going in the swimming pool. Something we did on a regular basis.
We skinny dipped here every time. Best pool in the world.
The piano I had was on rollers, and I gave it a really good push, and I just jumped up on the dolly, and some very important visitors were coming in the main door, and I left it to them to explain.
It was an old building. It didn't have air conditioning. In fact, we had fans on the windowsills, and I remember one of them moved it, not on purpose, and toppled over and just missed Heber Rogers by about an inch as it fell out of the building.
I arrived at the library door one morning, and there was a big box of Harlequin romances. And there was a note on top that said, "These are some of my favorites. Please consider adding them to the collection." And it was signed Ann Wheeler. Well, turns out it was a senior student was playing a joke not just on Ann, but on me. They figured they could get two birds with one stone.
I donned a Spider-Man costume, and I went over the wall. All these elementary kids were gathered out in the parking lot, and I, threw them all candy.
On April 12, 1945, I was in spring football practice when someone came out and told us that Franklin D. Roosevelt, the only president that any of us had ever known, was dead. I looked away, and then I saw that it was all right. Some of the other boys had tears in their eyes, too.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
burned in my memory. We came to register kids and somebody said, "Stop what you're doing, we're closed."
And of course there was a kind of immediate, "Oh, what's happening?"
It was a trying time, but it was a time of finding out good things about people.
Within 24 hours or so, a group of parents got together to save the DIM school.
I would never have thought, well, we can sacrifice a little bit more, and then you find out you can make it do. The school was worth it.
It's good to be home again. It's good to have a home worthy of our ambitions. We all have much to be proud of today.
All of us who have worked and look forward to this day.
No doubt you remember all the years of hearing tales of the wondrous new building, which began
to seem a legend, nothing more.
Well, this is that school.
Our aim is to have a school where our pupils can grow power
in every direction.
Power to think, to feel, to do, to be. This is that school.
I have said, there shall be a school that shall surpass
all others. Today, we dedicate this building and ourselves to that goal. This is that school.